We finished the south leg on our journey yesterday. We are now in Tirana, the most southern point that we will reach. It took us 8 days through the backcountry of Hungary, Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro, Kosovo and Albania to get here. And today we will turn around and go back up north.
Let's go. Let's roll.
We left Tirana this morning, took a little bit of a road ride, and now we're entering the Tet National Park.
I'm lightning like Steve McQueen. I'm in the fast lane when the light turns green. And I built tough, I ain't nothing but grit. Cause I made rugged blood, sweat and spit.
And just the canyon coming up here is just super gorgeous. The water is really pristine.
Harder and I weather the storm cause I'm built stronger. I was born to run. I was built to last. I was made for speed. Cause I was born fast. Born to run. Born to ride. Keep on flying until my hands touch the sky.
That was some of the hardest riding we've done so far, just coming down from that mountain. It's pretty steep and like big rocks, which is really hard with the weight of my bike.
Hoch ist wel Fingerprint dann. Es war grenzwertig.
We worked hard to get here, so we decided to stay here for the night for a wild camp. Pretty amazing spot here. We'll cook up some dinner. We brought a can of beer from the supermarket to enjoy the night out here. So I think Bene went down to the river to put it in the cold water. Great end of the day. Tet in Albania was super nice. The way in really tough on the gravel, but the way out also really nice on a smooth tarmac road.
Well, everybody knows that this old hound dog can run.
So we crossed into Montenegro, found a nice little cafe here next to the road. Now looking for the toilet here, which is supposed to be over there.
It's safe to say my time has come. So pack my bags, I'm headed out, rolling down on 61.
Good morning. Just woke up in a small town here in Montenegro, next by a lake. We spent the night at a campground. Just packing up the tent now. Have a fresh cup of coffee. Then we're off again towards Bosnia. We are back in Bosnia. We're heading northwest. towards a lake, which is quite high up, I think like 1,200 meters. So we're climbing now on this small road. And we'll try to find a nice camp up there. So we're climbing here on this half tarmac, half dirt road. I think just turned into a full dirt road. Just starting to rain, so we'll set up really quick. There's basically no one here except for us. It's an official campground though, because it's a national park. There's no wild camping allowed in a national park. The owner of the camp spot came by. We're actually the only ones here, but I guess he saw our tents. He offered us to sleep in the small container kitchen, which has water and electricity. And he also told us that we don't have to pay anything because he's not ready for the season, so he doesn't want to charge us. So super nice. Okay, I need to leave again for a special mission. Can I buy some beer to take away?
Yes.
We just arrived at this spot here, which is actually an old air base that is built into the tunnel just at the Croatian-Bosnian border. It's actually a relic from the Cold War here. That's where the planes came out, and the runway is just straight this way. And the bunker there actually goes down like 4 kilometers into the mountain. Just bombed their way into the mountain, which is kind of crazy. It's obviously super dark in there, but you can drive like 4Ks in there, and there are people in there and coming out. I think there's someone coming right now. Hello. Take me with you, I promise that I would change. Tried to find a camp spot. It's like 7 p.m. now, and we thought about it would be nice to like camp just next to the airfield. But then we thought about it, and we heard that there are still mines around here, so it might not be the safest spot. And I just had a look just over the edge here. I didn't really go into the grass, but you can kind of see these things over here. Probably it's just the remainder of like a light post from the landing strip or something, but definitely not something we wanna try out. This place is abandoned for like, I don't know, 30 years or something, or even longer. So we have no idea what's there, and we really don't want to find out. So we gotta try to find another spot to make camp here. Okay, so we couldn't find a proper camp spot outside. That's why we decided to sleep in this old abandoned airplane. There's actually a bar just outside, and we asked the owner if he thinks it's okay, and he said, yeah, we'll be fine.
Hallo, Menü. Lecker Nuts.
I told you once, told you twice that I would change.
We just put our mattresses down here somewhere, and hopefully get some good hours of sleep. It's supposed to be raining in the morning, so we're safe from the rain here. It's also easier than pitching a tent just outside. Very special experience, exciting. It does have some holes, I see. Just here. But I think this side here is fine. I'm not sure. It stays dry. But I guess we will find out.
Oh, just hit my head. Oh.
The last day was actually quite fast because we were on the roads and basically just tried to make it home, and we were greeted here in Austria with quite nice weather. So compared to yesterday's madness where it was just pouring on us.
We just got caught in a very bad thunderstorm in Slovenia. I was just on the road waiting for Bene. He put on his rain clothes, and then it turned really bad. There was thunder everywhere. We found shelter at this gas station.
Das war sehr wild jetzt.
Just a couple of actually minutes away from back home. Just wanted to take a minute to think about the last 2 weeks. It's straight on 2 weeks that we were on the road. I said goodbye to Bene just before Vienna. He drove into the city. I'm a little bit north. I'm super happy how everything turned out. It was really tough, especially in the beginning. I didn't really know what to expect, but I must say I got my butt kicked on the second day in Hungary on these muddy forest roads, and then especially where we had the situation at the train tracks. That was super tough. But I'm just super happy how everything turned out, and that the bike worked really well. I really didn't know how this will turn out. Because this bike isn't made for this tough kind of terrain. At the end it showed that it maybe was a little bit too much, especially with the luggage and the big rocks and all the shaking, so a couple things came loose, and obviously I had a couple of small crashes, which wasn't anything scary or anything, but it put some pressure on the bike. It is great to travel with the motorbike because you can see so much in a short amount of time. But at the same time you see a lot, but you see less because you're so fast driving through these parts. Sometimes when you see something, it's almost gone again. So that's why I usually like to hike or cycle, because the travel is slower. You don't see as much, but the stuff you see, you can really see and enjoy. So, not sure what the future will bring. Maybe some more human-powered adventures, or maybe something more with the bike. We'll see.